Hi, first graders. Today we're going to go over Unit 2, Lesson 17. Learning targets for today. I can identify proper nouns. I can ask and answer questions about key details in the story, The Trip West. I can read and act out phrases. So here we've been talking about nouns. What is a noun? That's right. A noun is a part of speech that names a person, place, or thing. That's right. Today we will review proper nouns. Proper nouns are called proper because they name someone or something specific. Let's practice identifying which word or phrase is the proper noun. President George Washington. Which word is the proper noun? George Washington, because that is his name. Olive Garden restaurant. Which word or words are the proper noun? Olive Garden, because that's the name of the restaurant. City Chicago. Chicago is the proper noun because it names a city. United States country. United States is the proper noun because it names the place where we live. Teacher Mrs. Sells. Mrs. Sells is the proper noun because it names a person. School, Syracuse Academy of Science. Syracuse Academy of Science is the proper noun because it's the name of our school. Continent, North America. Which is the proper noun? North America names where we live. Main Street. Main Street is the proper noun because that's the name of the actual street. 4th of July. Whoops, we skipped over one. 4th of July holiday. 4th of July is the proper noun. It names the holiday. Mel, character. Mel is the proper noun because it's the name of the character. Now we're going to go through and read The Trip West. Let's look at the table. Oops, we don't have a table of contents, but we can just move on and find The Trip West. The Sweet Shop, King and Queen. We're almost there. There we have The Trip West. Well, let's go over the vocabulary first so we know the story a little bit better. Today's story is called The Trip West. The arrow is pointing to the west coast of the United States, over this way. All the way over here is the east coast. This is where we live in New York, right around here. Let's preview the spellings. A blank E makes the A sound. Say A. Say cake. I blank E says I. Say I. This is a vowel sound. Here we have the word bite. Say bite. Double E says E. Say B. Good. U blank E says ooh. Say ooh. As in cute. Repeat after me. Cube, mute, flute. We're going to preview the vocabulary. Say ranch. Say greet. Say mule. Say pack. Ranch is a place where animals live. Greet means to say hello. A mule is a type of animal. It kind of looks like a small horse. And a pack is something you carry stuff in. Who do you think will take a trip west, and what do you think will happen? Pause the video and tell someone next to you. Okay, pull the book up and we're going to get started. The Trip West. I have made plans to take a trip, says Gran. My pal Tex has a ranch in the west. It will be a lot of fun. Gran smiles, but Josh and Jen are sad. We will miss you, says Jen. What will we do here, says Josh. You can tell they look sad from the frowns on their face. Well, says Gran, what if you kids came on the trip with me? Your mom and dad said I can take you with me. Yes, the kids yell. Take us with you, take us with you. Josh and Jen pack their bags. They get into a cab with Gran. Then they get on a plane. Will we be safe on this plane, Jen asks. Yes, says Gran. This will be a safe plane ride, not like the one Fuzz had with Mel. When the plane lands, Gran rents a van and drives the kids to the ranch. Oh, excuse me. Tex is there to greet them. Hello. He is a big man with a big hat. He shakes hands with Josh and Jen. Then he hugs Gran. At the ranch, there is a mule with packs on his back and bells on his neck. That is Sam, says Tex. He has all the camp stuff in his pack. Will he get to the camp? Asks Jen. Tex nods. He has your tent on his back. Josh and Jen run to Sam. They pet the mule. Sam shakes his hand and bells ring. The kids smile. Very cool. So I think they were a little afraid of the mule, of the plane ride at first, but then they got themselves together and realized, hey, this isn't so bad. So with a family member, you're going to talk about these questions. Feel free to pause the video after you talk about it to move on, before moving on to the next one. So number 1, who has the ranch out west? Pause the video and talk about it. Josh and Jen were excited to travel with Gran. Why do you think they felt that way? Pause to talk about number 2. Number 3, what words would you use to describe Tex? Number 4, who do they meet at the ranch? What does Sam do? Number 5, we learned that Josh and Jen will get to go camping. What do you think will happen on their camping trip? Beautiful. Okay, we have a few wiggle cards. Let's read the phrases. After we read it, we're going to act it out. So you're going to repeat after me. I say it first, then you say it. Wave and smile. Hi. Greet a pal. Pretend that there's someone with you, or if there's someone next to you, shake their hand and say, nice to meet you. Stand in line. Nice and straight, stand in line. Hop 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Oh, I gotta wake up and do my skills. Hiss like a snake. Rise and shine. Oh. That was a real yawn. Graze like a deer. Walk around, eat the grass. Graze like a deer. Be like a tree. Flowing in the wind. Stand on your heels. That's the back part of your feet. Try to balance. Woo! I think I'm doing a good job. All right. Now, if you have the workbook, you can do page 17 for extra handwriting practice. But if you don't have the skills workbook at home, here's 13. If you don't have it at home, you are just simply going to answer the questions on the Google form. So here's the paper, if you have it in your workbook, answer the questions. And then after this, you're also going to go to the Google form and answer those questions as well before continuing. Again, just a reminder, if you have the workbook at home, and if you want your child or your student to practice their handwriting in the workbook, you can answer the questions in the book, but what we need from you is to answer the questions using the Google form. So I think we're done for today. Nice job, first graders. Say bye to everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.